Sup guys, it's Joe here and welcome to my Australian Grand Prix qualifying review. Just some thoughts and opinions on the qualifying session that happened. So, the qualifying session took place a few hours ago and it's Lewis Hamilton that will start the first race of the season on pole. But the gap has well and truly come down as he was only on pole by a mere 0.3 of a second. Sebastian Vettel will start second, and despite starting third and having his best ever qualifying, Valtteri Bottas was not satisfied with his initial first qualifying with Mercedes. And I'm just sat here thinking, mate, you're P3 on the grid and your first race in a new team, that's not all bad. So Bottas is third, Raikkonen is fourth, but the key thing that happened in the session was Daniel Ricciardo crashing out in Q3. Maybe the pressure got to him a little bit. It is his home race after all, but he will start the race from P10 and I'm sure he will be disappointed by that. But again, the lack of pace by Red Bull is another surprise. I thought they would be right up there and they just don't seem to be. Verstappen, who got fifth, was over a second off. It's a big surprise to see Romain Grosjean starting sixth. That Haas has definitely got the most improved package between between last season and this season. The Haas has moved up so much, especially in the hands of Grosjean. Massa also taking 7th, good on him. Finally finding a bit of pace in the Williams, with Sainz getting 8th, Kvyat 9th, and of course Ricciardo even gets 10th. Sergio Perez then, the first of the Q3 people, in 11th. And again, Force India, I thought they'd be a little bit closer, a little bit surprised that they weren't. McLaren seemed to be exactly where they were last season, so I think they will be a little bit disappointed that they haven't progressed further than they have. But back onto the top 3 then. Hamilton getting pole, setting that absolutely lightning fast lap of 1 minute 22.1 definitely highlights how much quicker the cars are this season with the new regulations, and the new regulations definitely seem to have shaken things up just a little bit. Yeah, Mercedes have the advantage, there's no questioning that, but the advantage has been completely slashed. 0.3 of a second separates the first two, and if Vettel can get a good launch off the line, he will lead into the first corner, no doubt about it. I still think I don't know, I still have this feeling that Vettel might go out and win this race tomorrow. So I'm still going to call either Vettel, I'm going to call Vettel as the race winner, with Hamilton second and Bottas probably sticking with third. But as Murray Walker used to say, anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does. And I'm hoping that it does. I'm hoping for a good race tomorrow. And I'm hoping for a close battle at the front. Jolyon Palmer then starting right at the back for Renault. Things didn't go his way, specifically after the crash in FP2. It just seems to have been that it's not his weekend at all. Also, Sauber have a replacement driver at the 11th hour and he qualified right behind Ericsson, so that's good for him. I feel like this is going to be a fascinating race tomorrow, especially with how close Ferrari seem to be this season. And I'm hoping we get a fascinating season ahead. I don't really know what else much to say, but that's just the quick qualifying reaction. I'm sad for Ricciardo because I really thought he would be right up there, and it's a shame that he crashed out, but these things happen, and I'm sure he'll be in there now, plotting his comeback for tomorrow and hoping to make up a few positions. So we have actually got a good race on our hands here. So yeah, that's just my quick thoughts and reactions on the Australian Grand Prix. I think we're in for a cracker tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, and it should be a good race. But I will leave you with that for now because I don't really have too much more to say on it. I'm just going to, again, predict the race winner. I think it will be Vettel. I'm just going out on a limb here and predicting that Vettel will go out and win it, but who knows. Anyway, that was my quick reaction to qualifying. Thank you so much to everyone who watches, and until the next time, it is goodbye from me. Cheerio.
That's another historic win.